You showed me that I don't need to flee from my own emotions. With you, I've learned how to sit with myself and truly understand the things that once frightened me. I don't run anymore because your presence calms the storms inside. For so long, I thought I was unworthy of peace, always chasing distractions to avoid the pain. But now, because of you, I see that the way forward is not in running, but in embracing every part of me with love and acceptance. When you entered my life, you gave me permission to stop running. I no longer fear the dark parts of my soul. With you by my side, I've found the courage to explore every hidden corner of myself and grow. You've been the light that's shown me how to slow down and face my inner struggles. Before I met you, I was always running from who I was, but now I'm learning to sit still and find peace in my own heart. I used to think running was the only way to cope with the chaos inside, but you've helped me understand that facing myself, no matter how hard, is the key to healing and becoming whole again. The moment you entered my life, you became my safe space. I no longer feel the need to run from the discomfort of my own thoughts and feelings. With you, I've found the strength to face myself head on. You didn't fix me. You simply gave me the courage to stop running from the parts of myself I feared. And in that, I've found a deeper love for who I am becoming every day. I spent so many years pretending that the person I was wasn't enough, running away from the truth of myself. But you've shown me that who I am is worthy of love, and now I no longer need to escape. Your love is a mirror reflecting the strength I never knew I had. You've helped me stop running from my fears, showing me that true growth comes from embracing my whole being, not fleeing from it. I always thought running was the answer, but you've taught me that true peace lies in standing still and facing what I've always tried to escape. With you, I've found the courage to be my true self. Before you, I was a stranger to myself, lost in the pursuit of anything to avoid feeling my own emotions. But you've shown me that I can love myself, and in doing so, stop the endless chase for something outside of me. You've become the anchor that keeps me grounded when I feel like drifting away from myself. Your presence has taught me to stop running from my inner truths and embrace them with grace and compassion. In your eyes, I see a reflection of my own strength, and because of you, I've stopped running from the parts of me that used to make me feel broken. You've helped me heal in ways I never thought possible. I spent too many years running, afraid to face my own heart, but your love has shown me that running only keeps me further from the truth. Now, I am learning to stand and embrace who I truly am. You've taught me that facing my fears doesn't mean I have to do it alone. With you by my side, I no longer feel the need to run from the things inside me that once felt so terrifying. Before you, I thought that running from my feelings would bring me peace, but I was wrong. It's only by facing the truth within myself that I've found peace, and you've been the one to show me how. The more I get to know you, the more I realize that it's not about escaping my feelings, but about embracing them fully. You've shown me the power of vulnerability, and now I no longer run from my own heart. I was always in motion, running away from the silence that echoed within me. But with you, I've found that silence is not something to fear. It's in that space where I finally hear the truth of who I am. Running never brought me peace, but your love has taught me to stop and face myself. Now, every thought, every feeling, no matter how difficult, is a part of my journey, and I no longer fear it. You're the reason I've stopped running from the deep, raw parts of myself. Your love has allowed me to see that the most powerful thing I can do is face my truths with openness and courage. I once ran from my shadows, afraid of what I might find, but you've helped me see that the shadows are just as much a part of me as the light. Now I embrace both with open arms. You've been the calm in my storm, showing me that the only way to truly heal is to stop running from myself. With you, I've found a new sense of peace that comes from within. Before you, I thought that running away from my past would give me freedom, but now I realize that only by confronting it can I truly move forward. You've given me the strength to face my own truth. You've shown me that my worth isn't defined by my past mistakes or the parts of me I used to hide. Now I stand with myself, no longer running, but fully accepting who I am becoming. There was a time when I believed that running was my only escape, but you've shown me that escape doesn't lead to healing. Only by facing myself with all my flaws and fears can I finally find peace. I used to be afraid of the emotions that would rise within me, thinking they would overwhelm me. But now, because of you, I see that these emotions are simply part of who I am, and I no longer need to run from them. You've taught me that there's no need to outrun the pain of my past. Instead, I've learned to sit with it, learn from it, and grow stronger because of it. You've been the reason I've stopped running from myself. Before you, I was constantly searching for something outside myself to feel complete. But now, with you, I've realized that the peace I've been looking for has always been within me, waiting for me to stop running. You've helped me see that I don't have to run from the difficult feelings that arise. Instead, I can fan them with an open heart and grow from every experience, knowing that I am not alone. In your presence, I've learned that running only prolongs the healing process. Now, I am learning to embrace the discomfort of growth, trusting that it will lead me to a place of deeper understanding. You've been the one to show me that it's okay to stand still. No more running from the person I've always been, because in your love, I've found the courage to truly know myself. I used to feel like I was always running from something, but with you, I've realized that there's nothing to fear. Facing my truth has become the most freeing experience of my life. You're the reason I've stopped running from the past that once haunted me. Your love has helped me understand that it's not the past that defines me, but my ability to learn and grow from it. With every moment we share, I'm learning to stop running from my deepest fears and to stand firm in my own truth. You've shown me that growth comes from embracing who I truly am. Before you, I ran from the pain of uncertainty. But now I understand that uncertainty is a space of possibility. With you, I've found the strength to sit with what's unknown, knowing that I'll be okay. You've shown me that I don't have to be perfect to be worthy of love. Now I stand tall, not running from my imperfections, but embracing them as part of my unique journey. There was a time when I thought running from my feelings would make them disappear. But you've shown me that facing them with an open heart is the true path to freedom and inner peace. You helped me stop running from the heavy emotions I used to fear. In your presence, I've found the courage to face them and let them pass, knowing they don't define me. Your love is the foundation that has allowed me to stop running from the things that once held me captive. I now embrace them, knowing they are part of the beautiful mosaic of who I am becoming. I no longer feel the need to run away from the raw truth of my emotions. With you, I've learned that true healing begins when we stop avoiding what we feel and allow ourselves to experience it fully. You've taught me that running away from myself only leads to confusion. Now, I stand with clarity, understanding that embracing my fears is the way to true peace and transformation. When I met you, I stopped running from the reality of who I am. Your love has helped me see that being true to myself is the only way to find lasting peace. You've shown me the beauty of standing still, of facing myself without judgment. I no longer need to run because I know that I am worthy of love just as I am, flaws and all. I used to believe that running from my emotions was the only way to survive. But with you, I've learned that survival is about embracing every part of me and accepting it with compassion. The more I allow myself to be present with my thoughts and feelings, the more I understand that there's no need to run. You've shown me that true growth comes from sitting with myself, no matter how hard it may be. You've helped me understand that running from myself only delays my healing. Now, I embrace my emotions as they come, knowing they are part of the journey toward self-acceptance and peace. Before I met you, I ran from every feeling, convinced that it would break me. But now, I see that those feelings are simply signals guiding me toward a deeper understanding of who I am. With you, I've learned that there's no need to flee from the parts of me I don't understand. You've given me the strength to explore every layer of myself, knowing that I am worthy of the journey. I used to think running away was my only option when life became too overwhelming. But with you, I've realized that standing still, feeling my emotions, and embracing my fears is where true strength lies.